The new age range for ABAWD beneficiaries who receive SNAP benefits, otherwise known as food stamps or sometimes referred to as EBT for the low income, are now in effect and requiring 80 hours of work, training, or schooling on a monthly basis. But who does this affect? That's a really good question and exactly what I want to focus on for you here in the video, as this is a very, very confusing topic. Let's jump into it and talk through the details. First off, can I ask a huge favor of you? Please make sure to like the video with the big thumbs up button right down below. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Also, if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Again, with the big subscribe button right down below the video. Lastly, can I ask one huge favor of you? If you know somebody that receives SNAP benefits, again, please share this video with them. Do them a huge favor. Share this video with them, again, with the share button down below, because this is a very, very, very confusing topic. A lot of people are being affected by this, and we may not even know the details of this because it's so incredibly confusing. I've tried to talk about this, and again, it's all in effect now, but I want to bring it to you here in this video. All right, so you ready for this? I will do my best to explain this in such a way that makes sense. I know that it's tough to understand this. I totally get it, okay? So if you're confused by this, you're certainly not alone. I promise you that. If you want me to come in here on a live stream or do whatever I can to answer your questions in real time, I can certainly do that for you. Let me know down below in the comment section what you need from me, and I'll do whatever I possibly can to help you understand this. All right, so the new rules, a ton of new rules came into effect for SNAP benefits, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, food stamps. Some people call it EBT. But this program changes every October, the beginning of October every single year, because it runs by the fiscal year, right? You've heard me talk about that before in other videos. But now that we are beyond October 1st, right? We're all dealing with this now, okay? So this is a change that was actually passed. This is not a concept. This is not a proposal. This is not some, like, well, they might do it someday. No, this is the new rule. This actually passed back in, I think it was June of 2023, around June. It could have been May of June 2023, right around that time frame, okay? So this is a thing. All right, so it turns out that they've raised the age yet again for the ABAWD group of people out there. What does that stand for? It stands for able-bodied adult without dependents. Okay, so cool. We know the understanding now, but what does it mean? Who falls into that category? Good question, okay? It's a big group of people, but it gets whittled down relatively quickly because a lot of people are within that category, the age range, or that fall into the, this whole age range that we're talking about here, but they're also exempt for a variety of reasons, okay? So here's the situation with SNAP benefits. They focus it on low-income people who are basically, who are able-bodied or maybe not able-bodied, who have dependents or maybe don't have dependents, but then who basically are ABAWD people. They basically say, hey, you're a special group, and in order to get your benefits, you got to fulfill 80 hours a month of either work, training, or basically schooling or education to basically still be eligible for SNAP benefits. I know, a lot of hoops here to jump through, okay? So let me kind of distill all these down one at a time. Let me hammer through one of these one at a time here, and hopefully in just a couple minutes here, all this will make sense, okay? All right, so the new age range is 18 to 54. That's the new age range of who basically falls into this category here, okay? So now, if you are, well, I don't think there's anybody under the age of 18 watching this video, but if there is, you're not qualified, or no, sorry, I'm using the wrong words here. You have nothing to worry about, okay? If you're below the age of 18, I highly doubt anybody of that age is watching this video, but if you are, then this doesn't pertain to you, okay? But if you are over the age of 54, again, I want to say this much. You're exempt, okay? You're exempt. You don't have to worry about this whatsoever. You can continue watching if you want to, but technically you don't need to. Reason being is you don't have anything to worry about. This is not about anything pertaining to your benefit. You're good, okay? Totally fine. You're good. If you're above the age of 54, you're totally fine. This does not pertain to you, okay? So does that offer a little bit of relief there, okay? Again, I'm trying to hammer this out one by one here and try to put out each of these little dumpster fires one at a time here, okay? Because I know it's very, very confusing. All right, now, if you are somebody with a disability, if you have a disability, regardless of age, you could be 18, you could be 21, you could be 42, you could be 35, you could be 51, 52, 54, you could be any age. Literally fill in the blank, it does not matter. You could be above this age range, you could be within it, you could be below it, it does not matter. If you have a disability, again, you're exempt, does not count, okay? You do not have anything to worry about here. You're exempt from this work requirement, okay? Does that help a little bit? I hope so, okay? So we're whittling people off of this, and we're making it kind of easy here. Now, if you fall between the ages of 18 and 54, if you have a minor dependent, guess what? Winner, winner, you are exempt, okay? Sorry, I'm not trying to make this funny, but seriously, there's so many different groups here that are exempt from this that I'm trying to really whittle this down to just the people that it pertains to, okay? So if you have a minor dependent and you're between the ages of 18 and 54, you're exempt. No worries about this. Now, if you're pregnant, again, between whatever ages, again, I know a little bit of details about that as far as the age ranges, but I'm not going to put parameters on that because, there's no need to, okay? But you get my point here. If you're pregnant, you're exempt, okay? You don't need to worry about this whatsoever, okay? We're really getting this hammered down here. Now, next, if you fall into the age category of 18 to 54 years old, and you do not have a disability, and you do not have a minor dependent, these are the people I'm talking about, okay? It's a small group of people, but nonetheless, it is a group of people, okay? Again, between the ages of 18 and 54, you do not have a minor dependent, and you do not have a disability. You are the ones that I'm talking to, okay? So if you're in this group and you're watching this, I would highly advise you to listen to this. If you don't want to, it's totally fine too. Not here to force anybody to do anything. I just want to share the information with you. But as of October 1st, they have changed the rules. Essentially what it comes down to is they determine you as somebody being an ABAWD. You are an able-bodied adult without dependents. What that simply means is that you are between the ages of 18 to 54, you do not have a disability, you are able-bodied, and you do not have a dependent, okay? Again, the exact group that we're talking about here. Here's what they have identified. For this group of people, it's a small group of people, but for this group of people, in order to continue receiving SNAP benefits, and again, there's a lot of parameters around this, but let me just give you kind of the 10,000-foot view on this thing. If you fall into this category, you need to fulfill 80 hours of work requirements and/or, that's a big one there, and/or work/training/education. Any of these would make you basically still be allowed to get SNAP benefits. Does that kind of make sense? Okay. You may want to connect with your local office to see whatever it is that you are doing qualifies to get you that 80 hours a month. Did I say a week a minute ago? I apologize. If I said a week a minute ago, I apologize. I meant to say a month. 80 hours a month. That translates into 20 hours per week of any of these activities that basically make you allowable to continue getting your SNAP benefit. Otherwise, you are very limited on the amount of time you can get SNAP benefits. It's very limited. It's not very much time at all that you can get SNAP benefits. But if you continue to fulfill this, the 80 hours, 20 hours per week, or 80 hours a month of work, training, and/or education, you can continue getting your SNAP benefits for a longer period of time. Now, again, when I say longer period of time, I'm treading lightly here on purpose, okay? The reason for that is, okay, I can't give you some definite timeline. Reason being is it's going to be different for everybody. If I came out and said, yep, you're guaranteed 1 year of benefits, well, that'd be really bad of me to say. I mean, that'd be ignorant of me to say. I shouldn't say that. Why? Because it's going to be different for everybody. Maybe somebody's situation changes and they are no longer eligible for benefits, okay? So that's why I'm saying that, and I'm being transparent with you. I'm treading lightly on this topic on purpose. I'm being very careful about what I'm saying about it because everybody's situation is very different and it may not pertain to every single person. So I certainly don't want to give any empty promises because I don't know everybody's situation. That's the problem, okay? But here's the situation. Your local office will know whatever activity you are engaging in, whatever it is, whether you're working part-time, whether you're actively engaged in school, whether you're going through a training program, whatever it happens to be, your local office will know more about your situation and they'll be able to guide you as far as your eligibility going forward. Does that kind of make sense? But I hope this helps you to understand this. I know this is massively confusing, but the situation is they raised the age range on this. So let me give you a really quick walk down memory lane here. So back in, again, I don't remember the exact date. It was May or June of 2023, so like literally a year and a half ago is when they passed this. What happened is the old rule was prior to September 1st of last year, 2023, the age range for many years was 18 to 49. That was the age range. However, September 1st of last year, 2023, they raised it by 1 year from 18 to 50. October 1st of last year, 2023, they raised it another 2 years from 50 to 52. So now, as of last year, October 1st, it was 18 to 52. However, October 1st this year, 2024, they raised it another 2 years up to the age of 54. So now the age range is 18 to 54, and this is in effect through or until 2030. So the next 5 years, this is in effect, okay? It could change at that point. We will see. I don't know what the future holds. All I'm saying is that this is the new rule. SNAP benefits, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, food stamps in regards to EBT cards and ABAWD people. Does that make sense? You follow all that? Okay. Again, when I said at the beginning of the video, it's confusing. I was being serious. It's confusing. I hope that helps you a little bit. But that's why I started out the video by jumping out there and just saying, this group is exempt, this group is exempt, this group is exempt. Why I went through all of those details to really, really whittle this down to the group that this does apply to, right? So by whittling out all of those groups at the very start there, I hope that this helps to give a better understanding of who this actually applies to and who it doesn't apply to, okay? So if you're in one of the exempt groups that I gave you earlier on in this video, don't worry about it. If you're exempt, you're exempt. It does not matter. This does not pertain to you if you are in the exempt group. But if you're not in the exempt group, well then, this probably pertains to you, and then you got to know this information, okay? I hope this helps you. Again, as I said earlier, if you want me to come on a live stream, I can easily jump on a live stream at some point. We can talk about this in real time. I can explain it further. I can answer your questions down below in the chat box. Obviously, this is not a live stream right now, but I can jump on a live stream. Let me know what you need from me down below. If this all makes perfect sense and it's all peachy, then good. Okay, that's fine too. I hope that's the case. But if not, that's totally fine. I can do whatever I can for you. Make sense? All right, so like I said earlier, please like the video down below, thumbs up button, share this video. Again, share button down below. With the big share button, again, it's just do your friends, family, social media a huge favor. If you know somebody that receives SNAP benefits, share this video with them. Otherwise, subscribe down below. Again, big subscribe button down below. Thank you so much. Otherwise, check out the other 5,000 videos here in the video library on the channel here. Otherwise, down below in the description or the top of the comment section, I've hand-selected some very popular videos for you there. Check those out. Otherwise, right now, showing up on your screen as well, you'll see some videos there. Check those out. Thanks again. Really appreciate you. Hope this helps you better understand the situation. Otherwise, take care. Have a nice day, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.